You think fouls are just for angry players? Wrong. When done right, they can save your team, win games, and keep you on the pitch. Today, we're gonna talk tactical fouls the AFV way. Smart, calculated, and a little disrespectful. So before we get into this, let's first do a history lesson, because in order to learn about moving forward, or we have to look at the past, or what, how does it? Yeah, anyway. First, we're gonna look at some great examples and then some gray areas. So I would say the best example will be the 2020 Euro final, England against Italy. Saka running down the right wing, and Giorgio Chiellini does what any good Italian defender would do to prevent probably a clear goal scoring opportunity, and just pulls him down, just rips him down by his shirt. And of course, we know that Italy goes on and wins the final. A gray area, and probably one of my favorites, is 2019 Real Madrid playing Ajax in the Champions League. Jose Mourinho on the sidelines, whispering to Sergio Ramos to intentionally get booked so that he could serve his suspension in the final group phase, so that his yellow cards are completely wiped for the next round. Is it ethical? Maybe. That's kind of up for you to decide. It's definitely tactical, and that's why I will 100% approve this. And finally, another gray zone that is well within the rules of the game, so to speak. 2010, Uruguay, Ghana, World Cup, Luis Suarez's intentional handball to save a goal on the line, which then leads to a Ghana penalty in which it is saved, missed, and Uruguay moves on. Got a feel for them. Takes his red card, advances his team. Is it an act of leadership? Definitely some smart thinking in a way, to where that stage is such a high pressure situation. To take that penalty kick in that moment, it is worth that red card. So you decide where you want to fall within this scale of ethical, tactical, whatever it may be. But for now, we're going to break down what we should be doing so that we are calculated and we remain on the pitch, unlike Luis Suarez. So let's talk about timing and awareness, where to do these things on the field and in what moments or phases of the game. So as you can see, we're standing at midfield. The middle third of the field is a pretty neutral zone to be committing these types of fouls, right? Not a lot is won or lost, obviously, depending on the phase of the game. Big, just like hit and hope type of free kick from this. You just gotta deal with a 50-50, and we all know that 50-50s is all about mentality. And if your team is locked in, then 50-50s are no problem. So now we are in the attacking third. This is a 100% green zone. Foul all you want here. There's going to be very little punishment if you're fouling in your attacking third. Just take your yellow, walk back, and we move on. And finally, we are in our defensive third. Just don't do it, man. Like, unless you really have to. Like, it doesn't feel good. You know it immediately, and you're just kind of like asking. It's kind of like there's no real good outcome unless you are Luis Suarez in the 2010 World Cup. So, yeah, this is the last act of desperation. This is hitting the eject button. This is the crash out. So, yeah. So we've done our little history lesson. We've talked about timing and awareness on the field. And now we need to talk about, again, the most important part of this is that how do you keep yourself on the field? So, Aaron, come on, man. Apologies about that apple. Sorry, man. Now, you see what I just did? I knocked the apple out of his hand. And yes, I know it's a little bit time has passed, but like, you see how I came up and was just, hey man, my bad. And he was like, yeah, everything's good, man. Like, no worries. We can do this in the game. We can commit that foul and be like, hey, my bad. And there's nothing, even go to the referee. Hey, this is where you start to kiss up just a little bit, because we're playing that mind game too with the referee. The most important, he's in control of who stays on, what happens, which way that game goes. It comes down to a little bit of psychology too. So instead of knocking that apple out of the hand and be like, hey man, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, as a referee, you're going to see that and be like, well, instigator. But if I go, apple on my bad, man. I'm sorry. Hey, next time, I'll get you that apple. Psychology, the game within the game. Keep that risk, keep that charisma, keep that calmness, that calculated. I know what I need to do. I see him progressing. I make that foul. Oh, my bad. And then we get in a position.
it's all good. But that's how we stay on the field. That's how we stay in the game. That's how we stay effective.
Yo, what's good, man?
Apple.
Well, don't be that guy, because tactical fouls are still smart. They're calculated. Make sure you stay on that field and don't end up like that, because football should be fun, you know? This is Adam from AFE. We're here with Unisport. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.